Could you talk a little bit about how Norwood is different than other schools in its attempt to collaborate with community partners and also other schools? What makes this school and what makes your office different than others?
I used to work for a year in the district office. When I worked there, I was the social transformation officer. The areas that I covered was Atlantis, Delft, Elsies River, and Bishop Davis. Those are of the biggest non-white or colored areas where our schools are. For that time when I worked there, I was always trying to get the idea off the ground that the schools must work together. There must be a collaboration between the schools. When I was appointed here last year, I took that hard work that I put into in the other areas, I put it into Norwood. And I saw the success of that. So Norwood, I think, is lucky to have me here, because I was lucky to be exposed to over 200 schools in less than a year. I saw the need and the importance of the schools to work together. And due to the vast area that I had to cover, I wasn't that successful. Now I'm only in one school, and I can concentrate all my energy on Norwood. But my concentration of my energy that I'm concentrating helps me now to ensure that we take this thing forward and make it bigger, so that the other schools can understand that it can happen, because it will happen. And I mean it have to happen here at Norwood, because the passion that I have is to ensure that the other schools and the communities, that on different levels, they can reap the benefit. Not, as I said, not only on educational level, on a nutritional level, on the understanding and the respect of each other. It's important that I set the tone, and I believe that Norwood, with me as their manager, do have that passion, but not only the passion, the understanding to see that it is important that this school will have to play that major role to take this thing forward, so they ensure that everybody work together, because it is not easy in South African context for schools to work together, because the principals, because they are working in silos, they are just there many times for themselves, and I don't blame them. Me having that exposure to work with over 200 schools, I have a better understanding to see the importance. So once we are successful, the sky's the limit for the other principals to come in and to tap into what we have here. And I believe I've shown them for the last year that this school's gates, doors, everything is open for anybody, even after school, even over weekends, to come to me, and we can share ideas that we already have done. So we are working already together in this area. So we are, I will say, a bit unique in a South African context to any other schools. But the moment this school has got everything in place and this school is successful, the other schools or the other areas in the other schools will buy in and see how successful we are, and that through this collaboration, many problems are solved. As I said, the teaching become not so stressful, because a lot of our teachers are not attending school due to the stress, due to the lot of paperwork, due to many other things. And the community see that, and the parents will buy in. Some of them already bought in. So immediately you uplift the community also in that way, that they can feel more at ease and see the school as a place where they can feel proud of, or where they can get involved in whatever the community are planning. Maybe